I made Madden 24. Well, I didn't actually make Madden 24, but I'm going to be telling you guys today what my version of Madden 24 would look like. And in the background, my controller broke, but I still end up watching the game. So if you're not going to pay attention with the audio, just make sure you tune in to the end. But there's so many highlights, you don't want to miss it. Keenan Allen popped off. Make sure to like and subscribe and never actually tag a monkey. Let's get straight into it. The first thing I would change about Madden 24, the first thing I'd do is instantly go to work on the bugs, glitches, and things that are broken in the game. So, the lag and the servers. My company would have the best servers in the country for sports. I don't care what it takes or what we have to do. I can be a little unrealistic as well, but I would have the best servers in the nation. I'd have the best game production, meaning there's not going to be lags, bugs, or glitches, or stupid animations. Kind of going along with that, field sense. I know that's a huge controversial topic for next gen. I would make field sense disableable, so you can disable field sense. Because I know a lot of people don't like to play with it. A lot of people don't like the gist. I think that would also go away. Another thing with graphics and the actual game itself, I think that you should have a realistic meter. So, for example, if you want a more old-gen, classic Madden, your realistic meter could be down to 0. But if you want like an actual NFL experience, like the next gen has, you just turn it up to 100. And somehow we correlate that to where everybody could play on the same server. Or you have certain levels of it. Let me know if you guys are getting what I'm saying. Now into some of the spicy stuff. First thing, let's get to the Madden Overalls, because they're garbage, they're trash. We're running hundreds of tests and simulations to get the best overalls in the game, right? And yes, you saw it on the thumbnail. We are going to give the best player a 100 overall. Now, that might just be an MVP. That might be the best player in the office's opinion. That's also going to come down to fan voting as well, which fan votes and fan voices would be heard in this game. So 100 overall. I think the 100 overall this year, it's kind of obvious. It's obviously going to go to Johnny Manziel. No, I'm kidding. It's got to go to Patrick Mahomes or Travis Kelce. But it could go to any of those Super Bowl players. Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, or Justin Jefferson. I mean, there's so many options for that 100 overall card. 100 overalls being fixed, like Jamar Chase, the disrespect. He needs to be in the 90s easily. Next thing we're going to do with the rosters and overalls, which is the topic we're on right now, is we're going to bring back all-time rosters. I mean, it's been needed. It's going to be automatically imported in your files. So if you go to your files, you have the classic Madden file, which is the actual rosters. And then you'd have the all-time rosters, which you could just flip it over. There'll be all-time teams you can play with, multiple all-time teams, legends, all-time teams, classics, and also every team ever would be implemented into the game. So you could have the 2020 Chiefs play the 2019 Colts, and you could just do whatever you want. More fun and more experience. Franchise modes, you could go back in time. You could go forward. I don't know how that would work, but if you had like a 2024 draft class, you could go forward, schedule and everything. We could predict it and maybe make something. Updates weekly. Weekly updates to fix bugs, glitches, add new things, subtract new things. We would have multiple game modes, 10 to 12 game modes probably. Superstar KO, the Showdown mode that's coming back, multiple faces of the franchise. You'd have to scroll on the main page, but I feel like more game modes would enhance the Madden community. Now, there's another thing you probably saw on the thumbnail, and that was the USFL logo, the XFL logo, and college football. And what you're probably saying right now is, Tagamonkey, why were those on the thumbnail? How are you going to mix the NFL and the USFL? How could you do that? Well, what do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to put USFL rosters and a USFL franchise mode, an XFL franchise mode, and XFL rosters. You can also use those on Play Now. Probably not head-to-head. We'd have to work on that. Or we could release it in the future. And then, obviously, college football rosters, a much-needed aspect of Madden. And yes, we'd have to collab with some of the leagues and some of the games, but I feel like if we worked hard enough and put enough time in, we could put that together. As far as the lobby goes and like the main loading pages, we're going to make all that customizable. You can put your own images. You can search images from the NFL and NFL teams. You can put football screenshots only. It's gotta have football in it. I don't know how we'd implement that, but it's gotta have football only. And for like the loading screens and franchise, Play Now, head-to-head, that stuff can all be pre-customized. And we'd probably make that a premium feature or something you'd have to buy, because we gotta make our revenue somehow. Not just through Ultimate Team. By the way, I don't think Ultimate Team would even be in the game, because I think Ultimate Team's stupid. And if we did have Ultimate Team, it would be less of a pay-to-win scheme, which that's currently the theme going on right now in Ultimate Team, is it's pay-to-win. We're going to limit that and bring stuff back that so it can't be pay-to-win and anybody can go in and win. And make a more skill-based system, because right now you can hop in with a sweat, or you can get the stupidest player in the game, and that's a waste of your time. Guys, what do you think of my version of Madden 24? If I were to make Madden 24 and sell it, would you buy the game? I want to know your feedback. I want to know what you would add in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. And as always, never actually tag a monkey.